Hello everyone, welcome back to Scented Moments channel. My name is Jolima and today I'm very excited and very proud to talk about this fragrance because it was created by Miguel Matos. He's a Portuguese perfumer and the fragrance is Miracle of Roses. This one right here. Love the bottle presentation. It's very simple, very minimalistic and very indie. But the scent inside, it's simply outstanding. Miguel was very kind enough to give me this bottle, not for review purposes, but just because I really do love this fragrance. And of course I will do a review because this fragrance right here deserves to be in the spotlight. So Miracle of Roses is part of the brand new fragrance release from Miguel. He created Miracle of Roses alongside Gemini, Sailor Stories and Silverstone. You can find out all about these four fragrances on his official website, miguelmatosperfumes.shop.it, but I will leave the link in my description box down below so you can check that out. So I will read you the notes here. So in the top you have bread, milk and cinnamon. In the heart you have rose, iris, heliotrope and immortelle, and in the base you have honey, sandalwood, incense and woody notes. This fragrance is a gourmand rose heaven. Such a unique fragrance. Miracle of Roses, it's more than a fragrance. The title here actually comes from a legend, a Portuguese legend. Miracle of Roses, we have a legend that says our Queen Elizabeth of Aragon, she was born in Saragossa back in 1272. She got married of our King Dennis at the time in 1282. She was known to be a very devoted and very kind and she often offered food to the poor people. And of course, such charity was causing too much of expenses to the kingdom and King Dennis was not pleased by it. So one day in January, the King Dennis caught our Queen Elizabeth while she was stealing or she was taking some food in her apron. And the king asked to Queen Elizabeth, "What are you wearing, milady?" And she replied, "It's roses, my lord." And as soon as she started to unveil what she had under her apron, instead of bread, it was roses. Roses started to fall off to the floor. And this is the Miracle of Roses. And as you saw from the notes, this interprets this story perfectly. You have the bread, you have the milk and the cinnamon, which are very prominent right in the opening, and actually I would go further to say on my skin it goes through the entire life of this fragrance. I will spray a bit here so you can also see how the spray works. It works perfectly. You can see there, very nice distribution here. Oh, so delicious. It's so well done. I mean, seriously, I want to eat my hand. You have the bread, the milk and the cinnamon right here. Such a delicious combination here of notes, so well blended. It's not harsh at all, it's very smooth, very realistic, very comforting, cozy. I mean, this is perfect for holiday season, perfect for fall, but well, I'm going ahead, but guys, it's that good for me. I love gourmand, I love sweet fragrances, and if you are blending gourmand with rose, hey, you have here your #1 fan. So good. So this starts off like I'm telling you, milk, cinnamon, bread, and later in the heart as it starts to develop, the rose starts to come in, and it's very subtle, very delicate rose, very silky rose. And it's rose followed by honey. So it's a sweet rose, but it's not jammy, it's not fresh, it's slightly powdery. You have a slightly powdery nuance from the rose. It's very smooth and it's simply outstanding. You really do have this development of the Gourmand turning into a rose, but yet it's a sweet rose with its Gourmand qualities. It's outstanding. I don't get much Immortelle or Heliotrope. Also iris, maybe it's iris gives this powdery feel, maybe comes from the iris, and honey and sandalwood. In the dry down, when this fragrance is really close to your skin, you can sense a bit of sandalwood. But for me, the prominent notes are bread, milk, cinnamon, rose, and honey. It's delicious, and this is not a beast whatsoever. You will not choke people around you, and thank God, because if this would have a amazing performance, like if this would just fill a room, I think this would be too much. You would not appreciate this fragrance as much as it is right now. This doesn't have bad performance whatsoever, but again, you will not fill a room. This will project a lot in the first hour. When this is a true Gourmand, this will project, but again, you will not choke anyone, and you will not choke yourself, which is most important. For me, and I told Miguel this, that I would love that the rose would be more, would project more. Because you will smell the rose just from the heart till the dry down, and when the rose comes, this fragrance is not projecting all that much. It's more close to you. Of course, you have a nice central around you, and if people come close to you, they can smell you. But I would love that when the rose comes, I would love that it will still be projecting a bit, but nonetheless, for me, this is perfect just the way it is. This really interprets perfectly the legend, as I told you, and it's simply delicious. It's a very well done fragrance right here. It's my favorite from the line, but I also do love Sailor Stories. I think it's a fantastic, very unique, salty, leathery, woody fragrance. I think it's perfect. Actually, the 4 fragrances for Miguel, they are really outstanding. Miracle of Roses right here, perfect for fall and winter. Also, you can wear in the cooler days of spring. I think this will be a bit too much during the summer because, again, it's a Gourmand fragrance. And occasions, I think this is perfect for date night situations, for more special occasions. This is not your everyday type of fragrance, but I'm super happy to have this one in my collection. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and tell me in the comments down below if you already tried Miracle of Roses by any chance. Do you like this type of fragrances? Tell me everything in the comments down below, and of course, see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Ciao.